Wow.
That sucks.
Okay. So that's unfortunate. Let's see. So.
That'll be
Yep. Okay. He does.
This does not want to be in like a bite, in snack size at all.
Yes. So give me 1 second here. Let's see. He. Right. So he does 5 points of damage to you.
Wow, I still have 1 point left.
He does 5 points of damage to you, and again, as I mentioned, it burns like fire. It burns a lot. So you guys hear a shriek of pain and screaming and terrible stuff from him. And with that, Fing, you just heard a blood-curdling shriek of pain. 2 of them, actually.
Yep.
So it's your turn, Fing. We're back up at the top.
Lizard hates shit.
Can I, if I make one more movement, can I get close enough to him to?
Maybe, you don't know.
I'm gonna do my best to get to him, man. It's all I can do. And then I'm trying. I have cure wounds queued up, so
okay.
I am trying to get over there and cure as fast as I possibly can.
Okay. So and again, your speed is what again?
What was it 25?
25. Yeah. 25.
Okay. All right, so you squelch forward, and you basically squelch forward as fast as you can, and as you finally get past one tree, you do see what's going on. You see Cade looking badly injured, trying to struggle his way through the muck and mire, and 2 large lizard men behind him, sort of
can I reach
greenish-gray.
him or no, not yet?
Not yet. That was your first move. To reach him, you can reach him if you run again, but you're going to get there with nothing left. However, you might give him another target, maybe, but you're not going to be able to get to him and like at this. Now, you could try to throw something to him. I mean, you guys all have your own. You all have healing things too. Remember, but yeah, you can't get to him and heal him in this turn.
So we're in position to him. Where can I see the lizard guys? Is one like further back?
They're like right next to him.
Hey guys,
yeah, they're right on top of him.
Okay.
Yay, transcoder! Huzzah!
I am actually. I'm going to try to chuck a javelin at one of the lizard men.
Okay.
Like
it's 2 large lizard men, Thorg, and welcome back with transcoder. Huzzah! Okay, so go ahead and do that. Now is there one? They both more or less look the same. At the moment, there's Lizard Man 1 and Lizard Man 2.
I'm just gonna put this out there. If these end up being zombie lizard men and you haven't played Last of Us yet, I'm just going to beat you with a stick.
That's funny.
Really another zombie game, really?
So now, what does this mean with the javelin? Range 30 feet or 120 feet? What does that mean?
Minimum max.
Correct.
Oh,
so
max. Okay. So I have to. Oh shit! Am I too close?
No. Because it would take you that extra 30 feet your speed to get up to them, so you're literally 30 feet away about. So you're right at the edge of that range, minimum range.
I don't know which one to target.
Just pick one.
Pick one. Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
He says, "Pick one."
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh God, please.
Fortunately, you don't have to worry about hitting the guy in front of them because
I'm small.
Yes.
3 with the javelin.
And sinking under the water.
Yeah. So I'm gonna chuck one of those out.
All right, do it up.
And that would be D20 plus 3, right?
Yes.
Plus 3. Hold on to your butts.
My butt.
What is it? I can't see it.
15. Should be good.
Was it 15?
Is that unmodified or that's modified? Okay, so it's 15.
That's 15 total.
That hits. Yes, it hits. Roll your damage.
Oh, good. Get him off me.
Back to this. And what is it? It's 1d6 plus 2 piercing. All right.
It's nice to know that Fing got
So,
the first hit on an enemy.
That would be a
Nice.
5. That would be a 5.
Oh,
yeah, with
right.
The javelin, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's a solid hit. So you strike him square in the arm, and he's like, he hit you. He staggers back, and he hisses, and then he looks at you, and he goes, and the 2 of you understand Draconic and hear him say, "You," and then he does this. But he does it with the other arm, because his one arm is like got a javelin in it.
Can you like roll a dex thing to see if he stabs himself in the
Yeah,
eye
he's
with
like,
his claws?
"You pull." Yeah, like, exactly. My eyes. Yeah. Yes. So, all right. So that was solid hit from the Drunken Master. Okay, Cade.
You are becoming amazing with this drunkenness.
Cade, you were in a bad way, Cade.
I really like the character.
Yeah, I know.
It's growing
So,
on me. It's growing on me.
one was distracted, but one's probably still coming after me. But I will move first. I guess I'm gonna take out my potion and drink that sucker because I
Okay.
need it's back bad.
Yes. So I will give you the chance to. You can do that. You can grab it from your pack, and then you can have your move on top of that. So when you drink
yay.
that down, it'll be 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Yep.
Hit points restored.
Oh, come on, high roll. 6.
All right,
I'm
that's
back
8
sort
hit
of
points
up,
back.
actually.
There you go.
Nice.
You're feeling a lot better now.
It was 6 total, so I have 7. So that's still better than I was. I did the entire number.
No,
I did
but you get plus
everything.
2. No, the healing potion
Yep.
is plus 2. So you should have
Yeah.
8 that you're getting back.
I rolled
Oh,
one,
you added.
rolled-
Oh, I
I
see.
rolled a 4.
Never mind. Forget it. Never mind.
Who's
My
next
bad.
in turn
Still,
order?
6 is better though.
no.
6 is better than it was. Okay, so now you're moving. Now, if you move, you can basically pass. At that point, you'd be able to pass Fing, because Fing is standing. Actually, no. I'm sorry, that's not true. Because Fing threw the javelin, so you can
Right.
get
Can
to
I
Fing.
Get to him?
Right.
That would work. That
Okay,
would
so
work.
you
That's
get to
fine. I will
Fing.
get to him.
You see Fing is looking very pleased with himself, slightly kind of unsteady on his feet, but like it seems like he's pretty happy that he just threw the javelin. So
Does he have anything else in his hand, like a weapon or something?
I
Not
have
at the
a
m-
mason shield ready to go as far as
Okay,
like other
great.
weaponry.
But you just threw a javelin.
yeah, no,
But
you don't.
I did,
no,
so
Yeah, you don't have a
obviously
mason
not-
shield yet. You're gonna have to draw the
Right,
mason
just
shield.
second,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna have to draw the
Right.
mason shield next turn. So right now you
No,
have an empty hand. You have the I just followed through the javelin hand.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
But I also have chainmail and 10 hit points left, so get behind me.
You
No,
can
do
do
that
that if you
exactly.
want. You can sneak
Is he-
behind him.
No, that's exactly what I'm gonna do is get behind him because that'll be handy
'Kay.
for the next round.
Sounds good. Okay, so you do that. Okay, Domdor.
All right. So can I see Cade and Fing now?
You
like
cannot
Cade?
see Cade and Fing yet. You'd have to move a little bit farther. You can move if you want and then take an action based on what you see after that.
Yeah. Can I do that then?
Yes.
I'll move full.
And
full length.
you moved your full movement, and now you do in fact see them. What you see is a somewhat injured and out of breath Cade, and in front of him is Fing, looking very pleased with himself. And you see you see two gray-green creatures, lizard men. One of them has a javelin in his shoulder and is looking really angrily at Fing, and the other one is just sort of angrily hissing at everybody.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll move in front to block the between Fing and Cade and the
Okay,
lizardmen.
so you sort of slog forward and you manage to get in front of yourself and position yourself mobile dwarf armor style
Yeah.
to get in front of them.
I get
Okay.
and I order Macon
Awesome.
to join me.
Okay.
Fine.
So the lizard man with the javelin in his arm does this badass thing where he like pulls the javelin out of his arm and then he like looks at it and then you can tell he's thinking, what do you do? Like this is the part in the movies where he licks the blood off, but instead he doesn't quite know what to do with it, so he just kind of tosses it behind him and then he runs directly at Fing, like without stopping, directly at Fing to attack. And he first of all slashes out with his claws. And now that you're able to see him, actually Fing and Domdor, you guys can both make intelligence checks for me.
Yep. Two. Ah.
Well, it's better to do that in an intelligence check.
Oh shit, sorry, that was a D6. My bad.
You get it too.
Yeah, no.
So I've rolled a
It
one.
doesn't
and
count.
two.
Well, it's not extremely better. It's straight 9.
Okay. Okay, so neither of you really know. They're lizard men. That's pretty much it. Okay, now you can actually make, let's see. So now it's going to run in on you, and it attacks Fing.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if he's going to Fing if I'm between both of them?
Yeah, so he runs up to them, and yes, you can do that. Because he's basically what he's doing is he's not paying any attention to you. He's really pissed off at Fing. That's pretty much it. No one ever accused lizardmen of being bright.
Alright, so roll an attack, yep.
Yes.
Basic attack.
Yes. No advantages to this though because of the conditions and
That's an 11.
any modifier. That's all.
That's with the modifier.
Nope,
Oh,
that is a
my
miss. That is a miss.
Ah.
Oh, I don't know. I see a cat.
You've reached your 4-hour limit for this group video call.
Yeah, that's what it said.
I'll
Really?
just turn it back on. There we go.
Congratulations, new 4-hour limit. Like, okay. That's
Boom.
bizarre.
Really?
Okay, so you miss, and it gets to slash at Foom.
It's just because of the streaming things. They don't want people like leaving it on if you're not actually there, type of thing. Blah blah blah. It should turn right back on for you guys here in a second.
My AC is 18.
Ta-da! There we go.
Sorry, 1 second.
Nice. Nice.
I'll just have to keep track of that.
I'm slow, but I'm sturdy.
And
you go.
plus one for swaying.
All right, and
Oh shit.
oh no.
Wow.
So that's 18 plus. I didn't put in its modifier because you guys don't know it. So let's see. That's clearly going to hit unless you have. What's your AC thing?
18.
No. So straight up without it, before I even get to the modifiers. Okay. So let's see. So first, this is with a claw attack. So let's see what happens with a claw.
Don't worry, Foom. I'm here to help you next round.
Thanks.
I mean, seriously. No, I'm not kidding. Actually, I have a bonus that'll actually help me.
And I'm
if
safe.
I
I mean,
hit the
I
guy.
have healing potions. I have
Okay.
cure
Yeah.
wounds.
That's gonna do. He's gonna do 5 points of damage, and Fing, same thing. When he strikes you, the cut really burns. Oh! I made a slight mistake. I apologize. Cade. So you
crap.
said that you got how much back? 6.
Yeah.
You only got 4 back. 2 points of that did not heal. The wounds did not close.
Ooh, not
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was that first claw attack, that slash that's burning that did not heal. Sorry, Fing.
Okay.
So you got the 5, what did I say? You got 5 points of damage, and again, there is, it burns badly. And now he's going to try to bite you. And let's see.
Indeed.
I need to get over there and just stick my quarterstaff between their mouths.
No
No more biting.
You said 18?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a miss. So he does not hit you that time. So you've got just the one that did the thing, that did the dams.
Okay.
Did the dams, as we call it, the deeps. Okay, all right. Next up is Dijini. You were up next, sir.
I am still trying
you
to
passed
move
out.
towards Foom.
Okay, so you move forward, and as you move forward, you are now able to see where Foom is. He is actually standing, and actually you're able to close within him. So you're right. You're basically standing. You can like stand right behind them if you want. What you see in front of you is Cade in the ground, looking kind of injured. You see in front of him Foom still looking smug with his follow through of something that he just threw. You see Domdor standing strong in front of him, looking a little bit annoyed, like something like he just missed something. And then you see a really, really pissed off lizard man who's hissing and saying, "There's more where that came from." Basically hissing at Fing. And you see Fing not only looking smug, but also looking a little hurt. I forgot to mention that part. So, and there's also another lizard man that's next to them as well.
Now, was
So
the other
there's-
lizard man?
So wait, there's 2 lizard men? or
2
3
lizard men. One is at 2 lizard men
Okay.
total. One is injured, one is not.
Do I have
Gotcha.
time to take a shot with my longbow?
Not at the same. You would have to sort of draw it and prepare it. You could cast a spell from here, but you wouldn't be able to do that along with everything else. You can set it up and do it, like so that next turn you'll be ready to pew pew as much as you want.
I'll set that up should I need it.
Okay, so you have your bow and arrow drawn and ready, cocked and ready, as they say. Okay, Zyril. That means we're up to you. Sorry, Zynol. Apologies.
I was about to ask who's Zyril.
Cacked. My bad. Sounds like some bizarre drug.
From my position, I'm guessing it would take me 1 movement, and then I can take an action with my bow.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get close enough to see what's going on.
And Ginny, the reason that happened is because he told me he was pulling out his bow last turn, so that's why he's able to do that, in case you're wondering why the difference. So, okay, so he moves up. You do, in fact, see everything I just described to Ginny, and you can take a shot. Now, there's one that's injured that's closer to them. If you shoot at that one, you're going to get a minus because of his close proximity to everyone else. Or there's a lizard man that's slightly behind them that you would probably have a better shot at. That one looks uninjured. The one who's right up on top of them looks injured.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at the closer one that's
Okay.
injured at the moment.
Okay, with a minus. That's your so okay. So you're gonna get a it's gonna be a -2, a -2 to hit, not a disadvantage, just a -2 to
That's
hit.
fine. That's
Okay.
fine. It's actually equals out. So.
Okay. Make your roll, sir.
An 8.
Let's see. So that's the modifier total, right?
Right, because it would be normally plus.
Okay. Yep. Shoots past his shoulder. Also shoots past everyone else's shoulders. So you guys hear an arrow go whizzing by you.
Hey now.
And
Out of my inventory.
there you are. So you're now standing there. Okay, that leads us to Solo Rain. There's now some combat going on.
Mm-hmm. All right. So how far back am I?
So
That's
you
where if I do one movement, I can get up to the fun times.
apparently yes.
At least to visual range.
From what you can tell, yes, yeah.
All right. So I can always take a second one if I need to, but
Correct.
I'll take one movement to try to get closer to the crazy sounds of craziness, frankly.
And yes, it does indeed look like you now see everything I just described. Everyone also looks a little nervous because they feel like something just shot past their head. So you don't really know. Like that means the lizard men and your own people. They're all like, they're all like, and Cade looks injured, by the way.
In this edition
So does Fing.
of D&D, my sleep spell, would that knock everyone out or just the enemies?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It says sleep effect. Choose a point within range and roll 48. Total is how many hits of living creatures this spell can affect. Each
Yep.
creature can be
Yep,
affected.
so that's
most.
everyone.
So that's everybody.
That's everyone.
Yeah, that's
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
All right. Roughly how close would you say I am then, as I flip?
You were about where you are right now. You're within probably only about 15, 20 feet because you actually had to stop before your full movement was up because if you went all the way, you'd be right up on top of them, and I assumed you didn't
Alright.
want to be fighting in
I
melee.
hate to do this, but you're gonna have to give me like a very clear.
Like distance?
I'm gonna need a clear picture of who's where right now.
Oh, sure.
'Cause I'm working with a cone here.
Okay. Okay, get ready, chat, for my terrible drawing, which I'll probably put just actually with initials and stuff like that. So here is, I will just use your Twitch names just for sake of, give me my freehand, damn it. All right. So there's...
Okay, while you're doing this, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. But keep this up because I want an example of this too. Like
Okay, to do
where
20.
are we? Hold on.
Okay, let's see. So there's that. Let's see. This is... Here is Cade.
Because you said 15 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Actually, I should keep this consistent and make that. Sorry, I should keep that consistent and make that.
Half as big.
Yeah, no, I just want to make the initials the right ones. If I'm gonna make it Inom for one, I have to do it for that for everybody, or we're gonna get confused. So we'll put J. That's what I meant to say, and then J being John. So J is here, and then we've got up here we have Sod. And to his south, we have Fing. I mean, Foom. That works. Both of them work. Foom. We have Foom. And let's see. And then, let's see. Oh, and then behind, standing right here, is Lanix, who just fired. And then you've got one lizard man basically here, and one lizard man here.
Son of a bitch.
What about Macon?
Oh, and yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
This might actually work out for my better.
I'm sorry about that. Macon is just now getting to the fray, so like she'll be able to go this round. Yeah.
So where is
she was
going?
around off. So she looks like she's going to be bringing up the rear. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Well, no, she's like on her way. She's not like she was slow. That's all.
But she's behind me. Is the point?
Yes, she is.
The person who might potentially be throwing like.
Correct. Right.
Can I that area? Do you mind if I brush a little bit?
That's fine. Sure.
Can you tell me about the area back here a bit? Like what's going on over here?
It's just all.
I don't see where you are at all.
The
Okay,
blue,
to the
blue
right.
line. The
Move
blue
to
line
the,
you
move
just
to
put
the
in.
right.
Oh.
Right, you have a smaller monitor.
That's fine. I got it.
It's to the right behind the lizard people.
Okay.
Okay, so I see what's going on here. I see the two L's over here. There's me. There's what's
So the two L's are the lizard men.
what's the other L up here in the that blue L?
I'm coloring it me. That's me.
Okay.
Oh, Lanix.
That's Lizard Man 1, Lizard Man 2. Back in that area is basically trees. There's trees back there, and then there's like a little tuffet, if you will, like solid ground that they might have been standing in a little while ago, maybe.
Okay. Because what I'm wondering is if I can see that area well enough past this whole ruckus to target somewhere over there to where the 20-foot circle that I need to make with sleep can hit our two little lizard friends or not. And
It's not really a spell that goes off like that though. Let me double check. I know that it involves like sparkling stuff, but I don't think you can like have it. It's not like a Molotov where you throw it and it like hits and then explodes from there. So let me take a look quickly and see.
Creature to be affected must be within 20 feet of the point you choose. So it's basically a DM call about whether or not you think point is like a certain area, like an epicenter, or if it's like creature to creature, kind of like how Baldur's Gate would have handled it.
Just point within range and roll 48. No. Yeah, the problem is, I'm gonna say no because what you're doing to cast the cast sleep is you're using this, as it says, kind of this sand, which sort of sparkles when the magic takes hold, which means you can throw it out in front of you a certain distance, but not over something. Like that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I've read more
So.
than the mechanics. I didn't see the creatures touched by the scintilling gen. Okay. Yep.
It's a good idea though,
Because
but
that would essentially be like a sleep bomb.
it would also be a targeted attack. You could be like, "What's up?" But it would have looked awesome.
That would be pretty cool to try to
Yeah.
develop somehow. Like, that's
Okay,
a really great idea.
Shit, can you guys remind me what pages do the spells start on again? I need to get this shit printed out. So
Spells start at page 169.
169. Thank you.
Okay,
I mean, the magic
so,
chapter is 166, if that helps.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Last question before I make my final decision on what I'm doing here. Would the other fighter that we've got, I forget the exact pronunciation of her name, but
Is she doing any attacks? Yeah, what's up
She's
there?
coming up right now, like as you were. She was.
She's literally gonna come up right next to me. That's
Yeah.
what I
Okay,
wanted.
okay.
Is she coming up on the left or the right?
That, I mean, you can't. I mean, just a quick look at your shoulder. She's like back here, like this. So she could, like she's sort of in
Could
between.
go either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cross. Oh crap! I'm grabbing the wrong mouse. Cross over here.
This looks like a really troubling mathematical
about this
equation.
area.
Okay.
and Lennox got deleted for some reason, but
He's back.
yes, okay, still lives.
I've been distracting myself. I apologize.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yep.
Use my last movement, trying to get still within 15 feet of our little lizardy friends, but I'm trying to keep sod between me and them.
Okay.
And then I'm also trying to get, like, I'm crossing Lennox's area, but I'm wanting to get far enough to where he can still shoot without me being in his path.
Okay,
Does
so to
make
do
sense?
that, you would really need to get basically around here, more or less, right?
Yeah, I'm heading in that. Yes.
Okay, let me see where you are.
Because that's even the perfect distance away. So.
I think you're going to be close. I think you're probably, though, going to be about a square short. I'm not playing it too much that way, but given the extra swamp and everything, you're probably going to be around here, is my guess. That's what it's looking like.
Where your circle is.
Yeah, well, one short of it. So basically here.
So like here.
Correct. Now that still will give you that'll still give you an angle to get those guys, but it does mean you're slightly in his way. Although Lennox can just step over too. I mean,
all I'm really caring about is that I get it up enough there to where I'm a very tactical character.
Yeah.
And trying to read the battlefield, and I'm trying to just get into an area to where at my next opening, which hopefully will include both of these scaly bastards, I can hit them with something.
okay. So yes,
I'm just repositioning.
you may proceed to do that.
just
So not running
realized-
at all, but definitely repositioning.
Yeah, Lennox, what's up?
No, sorry. I just realized that there would be no way I could hit Lizardman number 2 there in the back.
Not the way they're set up there.
Yeah, not the way they're
Yeah.
set up.
Yeah.
Although there has been a little bit of shifting since you fired, though. But yes, I mean, pretty much at this point, not now, unless you try to do some awesome fire up in the air crap, and that's not likely to work in a swamp. So yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Inam, you're doing that. So you move there, and then take your shot. And I assume now the same problem applies to you. If you're going to be shooting, what are you doing actually?
No, this is my second movement of the round.
Okay. Oh, right.
Like,
One
I
movement.
didn't run
Yeah, that's
at
right.
all,
That's
but
right.
I,
That's right.
walked
Yeah.
up here and
Yep.
then got a good
Nope.
scan of what they were doing and repositioned.
Gotcha.
Can I
Okay.
ask that too? To say ready up my mace and shield, does that take a turn or?
It
a
will
move,
in this
or-
case because you just threw a javelin.
Okay.
So
okay.
it
No,
did-
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
Yep. All right.
You're
So
right next to them, so you can do your movement to do that.
And then yeah.
I didn't do it.
that's correct. Yeah. So what do we got here? Blah blah blah. That was all right. Okay. So Lizardman number 2, is this one is going to he's going to step up. I don't want to keep doing this tactically, but he's basically going to step up here, and he's going to swing away, and he looks at you and says, "You're mine, human." And then he's going to fire away with his claw. And let's see. That's a 15. What's your AC again, from?
Me?
Yes.
18.
18.
He's like, me? Me? let's see. You said 18, right? Yeah, that is going to hit. Let's see the damage that it does. This is with his claws again. I gotta get this thing elsewhere.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Block,
This
block.
is going to do 4 points of damage.
Oh my freaking god.
Okay. This you notice does not seem to burn like the other attack previously did. That's the good news. The bad news is that he now gets his little bite deal. And he rolls.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Yes, that's a clean miss. So there you go. What are you at hit points wise now?
1.
Okay. They seem to be really good at getting you guys down to 1.
He is in not a very good space.
That's right. Okay. And then he kind of hisses at you, laughing. And at this point, Mention comes running up. And let me actually make sure I remember what the Devil Her statistics are. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 1 moment.
I actually just realized, would switching weapons, say if I were to switch to my sword and shield, would that be 1 action or 2 because it's sword and shield?
No, that's 1 action. For
would
an for an experienced fighter, yeah. That's not a that's not a problem.
I'm pretty sure too, if this is consistent with 3.5, you can also whip a weapon out while you're moving, so that can all be in one.
Depends on the circumstances. Sometimes depends.
Okay.
Especially with longer weapons, that's harder.
Well, I mean,
I hope I don't delve into any the rules lawyer stuff. I'm just trying to
No,
get
no,
a feel for
no.
how you view things.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
just trying to think because I mean, you can probably guess what I'm going to do next. So I'm trying to think how possible that is.
So he comes. No, not the lizard man. Yeah, no, I was looking at the lizard man, not the. She comes running up, and she actually, because she had just gotten here, manages to. So she charges up this way, with her battle axe over her head, and she yells, "Let's have some fun, boys!" And then brings the axe down, in this awesome sauce attack, or at least it looks awesome. Let's see whether it actually does anything.
I just noticed this.
I would say so. She absolutely slashes the living hell out of it. Let's see the damage that gets done. Let's see. Oh, yeah. She literally, in one charge, cleaves the thing almost in half. Like, she slices the the head and part of the shoulder almost clean off. So the head just goes dink, and then the thing goes and just falls backward. And the other...
This was the non-injured or the injured one?
This was the injured one.
Of course it was.
This was the injured one. It was Lizard Man number 1. And it kind of, the other one sort of... I'll just make sure I get rid of this. Boop. The other one looks up, and it's just kind of like... And what you guys recognize, the Draconic speakers hear, what? That's what they hear.
You get the hell out of here with that shit. I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I posted it in your chat. I just noticed something.
Oh, okay.
Something interesting.
All right, let's see.
It's in your chat. Check it out.
So Mention definitely contributes there. Okay, Fing, you are up. You are feeling very injured, sir.
Okay, now I could drink a potion and cast a spell, yes?
Yes, that's correct. Wait a minute. No. Those are 2 separate actions. You'd have to be able to. You could drink a potion and move out of the way, or you could do that.
Her, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank God we brought her.
Indeed.
Thorg, that's awesome. Wrecked, not wrecked. Wrecked is checked. That's badass.
All right.
I like to see a flowchart. Wrecked. Was it wrecked? Yes. Go to 10. Awesome. Not wrecked. Go back to 1. Make it so that she's wrecked.
Semi-erect?
Any spell is going to take my whole turn, right?
Well, you can move and cast a spell. I do want to point out, though, where you are, Fing, if you start casting a spell there, you will create an attack of opportunity because you're casting a magic spell right next to an angry lizard man. So that angry lizard man could basically hit you while you're trying to cast it.
Oh,
But
wow.
won't he get an attack of opportunity if I even try and move away?
No, because you're actually
You can
backing away. You're
disengage.
disengaging, essentially, like cautiously. You're not just turning around and running like,
Disengage, and I'm going to use my potion of healing.
Okay. So you disengage, and you're gonna which direction are you moving? Like, are you going straight back or like what?
Just straight back.
Okay, so disengaging, because you're doing that in the swamp, you can go basically, on this tactical map, we'll just say 3 squares. So basically you're able to get this square. Or, you can go down if you want, like it's up to you.
This way.
Okay. So you will go that way, all right? And then you get there, and then you drink your potion of healing. So go ahead and roll 2d4, and then add 2 to that.
Plus 2.
Your armor class, is that with the shield included, Boom?
Yes.
I think so.
He threw a javelin earlier. He didn't have a shield out.
Yeah,
Or did he-
javelin is one.
Javelin-
Yeah, javelin's one-handed.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm
It's
thinking
one-handed,
like a
yeah.
halberd. I'm thinking of halberds.
I just don't have.
Although, if he had thrown it with 2 hands, like, oh! Like,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. That'd have been really weird. Okay, yeah.
Okay. What was the roll? 9, so I get 9 back. That's beautiful.
Okay, now, about that. You don't actually
And then
get 9 back.
-2 or something?
No,
What it
you
is?
actually get only out of the 9, you actually only get 4 back. That claw hit that hits you really hard is burning and does not want to heal very well. So you actually only get 4 back.
Bastards.
You have no idea why. Well, you might have a guess why. Actually, you know what? I'll give you an opportunity. Actually, noticing that, I will give you an opportunity to make a wisdom check at +2 for me, Foom, to see whether you can figure out why this wound isn't healing.
Just straight up +2 without my modifier.
Correct. Well, no. Plus your modifiers and add 2. So wisdom, whatever your modifier is, plus another 2.
It's my wisdom again. It's +3. Okay. Fire smart. +5. Bloods. Oh.
Wow.
Do I know? Am I good? Did
You
I figure it out?
A natural 20.
Wait, hold on. I gotta fix John again.
25, sir.
I'm gonna fix John again.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Okay, I think that's maybe better. Maybe.
No, I hear
No, it's not.
No. You just
We're gonna keep trying. We'll get it right.
it. How'd you fix it last time?
I just disconnected him and reconnected.
How's it now?
No, it's still bad. Maybe you try disconnecting, John?
Yeah.
You might have to restart Skype. I had to do that earlier.
Ugh. Oh, he might have to. He might have to restart it.
How about now?
That's better. There we go.
Ah,
I,
yay.
I
Wonder bar.
have to do it. I have to do it.
Okay, cool. All right. So by that roll thing actually knows all things everywhere when it comes to that. So all of a sudden, light just pours out of your face.
I just sobered up
this is
super quick, like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're like,
I
wait a
know what
minute.
this is.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized something. So what you're able to determine, you actually figure out a whole lot with that roll. For one thing, you know that you are definitely diseased. You are diseased and you don't know why, except that it's definitely related to this. And all of a sudden it comes clear to you that there was something wrong with these creatures and you think they're diseased. Not only is it disease, you're almost positive it's the exact same disease that you cured the guy of back at the hold. Back of Crom's hold. And you were
Saudi
aware of,
definitely would make a good
Makes
pair, by the
sense.
way.
and you were aware of the fact that probably the best option is going to be magical healing. You're going to need some magical healing to take care of it. It's not going to be enough just to get the potion of healing. The potion of healing is part of it, but this needs like some spell touch work.
Now, I don't know how open this is. Is this something that's gonna
Magical.
keep? Are we losing any hit points per turn?
You're not
something like
losing
that,
it, but
or-
you know that you're not going to be able to heal those points that were lost, those 5 points that were lost, until that part gets healed. And that's the same for
like
John,
a
for
100
Cade.
max?
Cade's got 2 hit points that can't be healed until they're healed magically.
Like a hindered maximum.
Yep.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Just removing that. Good. Wonderful. Okay. Right. So that was wonderful. And right. So you did that. You drank the stuff, and you're good. And now, Cade.
Yeah. So did you just erase the map?
No,
Saud, here you go.
It's not here anymore.
you don't see it in my cast.
I see.
I
I
don't
wonder
know.
if,
I don't see
when
it in
you.
your
I wonder
cast.
if when you refresh, if it like.
But I didn't refresh the
Oh.
roll D. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Spot is between me and the lizard man right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
The
I'm
dead
gonna,
one, then.
No, I'm just gonna draw my swords. I want to.
He's kind of behind both. Yeah, I mean Sod and Fing. Actually, no, Fing is not there anymore.
So-
so
move back.
so actually technically, you are behind Sod, but you could move up next to him if you wanted to take him. Okay, I'm just saying.
I want to. Here's what I want to do. I want to draw my sword and hold my action until
Okay.
Sod attacks first.
Okay.
Then I will attack.
Okay, so what he's doing basically, this held action means that for the course of the round, you can hold the action and say, when so-and-so pops his head out, I will immediately loose my arrow or whatever. And if we get back around to your turn and that event has not occurred, this sort of trigger has not occurred, then that action is lost and then you take your new turn. You follow? So you can hold those things if you want.
Yep.
Hold those actions. So, okay, so you were holding that action.
Right.
All right. And now you can also move if you want, or,
Nope, I'm good right where I am.
Sounds good. Okay.
I'm about to do my sneak attack, and I'm perfectly set up for it.
Okay. Then in that case, that leads us to Domdor.
Perfect.
You hear what sounds like a scheming halfling behind you.
Well, you hear two swords sliding free of their sheaths.
Pretty
That's-
much just swing at it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about,
Swing,
buddy.
swing.
Yep.
So I'm attacking Lizardman.
Yeah. Now, are you moving up forward to
I'm
engage?
right next to him.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah, he's right there. Exactly.
Or
And a
not to drive you
23.
crazy, but I've scooted off into a weird section on my little.
Oh, yes, you have. Damn it.
Finally hit something. 23. Is that a hit?
Yes.
It's gotta be a hit.
That is
gotta be it.
that is a definitive hit. Yes. Give me 1 second to adjust his webcam. Hold on 1 second.
Hit something, guys. I did it.
Yay.
I did it.
And now
Nice
he's
hit.
busy with you, so I can step in and hopefully stab him in the side. That's my plan. But I
So-
wanted you to hit him first to take the attention off of me.
Where is Lizard Friend right now?
Oh, shit.
That's what
Is
I'm
he-
actually.
He's right next to me.
Oh, wait, I see the map. I just moved down for some reason. That was
So
weird.
what's this? What was that circle over there for?
That's
The
what
like
you
red circle. No, the red circle.
I
Like-
don't remember.
See the
Wait,
line?
For fool or for Inam?
No, I see it where the blue arrow's pointing, and then there's a circle up top. I don't.
There we go.
Like underneath, like where, right next to where my eye, like where
Oh no! Because that's where he like Arv thought I was. I just wanted to move down at an angle instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I've got to be able to learn how to erase on this thing without
I
clearing
thought-
everybody.
I
Yeah.
thought that was the lizard going over there. I was like, how the hell is he attacking him with sod? I was
Okay.
confused.
Go ahead and roll your damage, please, for me, Dondor.
Alrighty.
This
Oh,
guy
wait, so
who's
that-
currently uninjured but about not to be.
So the arrow
yeah.
was incorrect.
7 damage.
Okay. He looks not pleased. He's very, very upset. Yes.
Now that's why I'm going to take both my swords and try to stab him using my sneak attack.
Do so.
All right, so first one, natural 20.
Oh.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, what's your max damage?
Let's see, it would be 1d6 plus 4 would
So
be
that's
10.
that's 10 damage. So what you guys
Oh,
see?
wait, I'm sorry, 2d6 because I'm using my sneak attack move. It's actually
Oh,
d6.
so you do
2d6 plus
16
4.
damage?
Wow.
Okay, so what you guys see is you see Domdor hit him, and then you see like, hit me, will you bastard? Like that,
pretty
like
much.
double sword hit, like right through the neck, and the lizard's like, I didn't see that coming.
No, actually, I want just one thing. It was in the crotch.
Oh, it's in the crotch. Okay, right, up in the crotch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crotch.
So, I mean,
So then
that's
he's like, that was a ballsy move, and then he falls back. And he drops dead. That is double wrecked. All right. And
Destroyed.
and mention comes up, lays a hand on your shoulder. Not bad, little one. Not bad. And she kind of pats you,
Not bad, my ass.
All right. Those guys are the dead. Well done, everyone. Let me tell you guys what you get. Let's tell them what they've won, Johnny, besides the chance not to be killed.
Yes.
Let's see. That is going to net you. Let's
Not
hold on a
bad,
second
ass.
there. Let's see.
So correct me if I'm wrong. We have 0 experience starting out at the beginning.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Because I know some campaigns start level 3, etc.
Yes. That's great. No, you guys are level 1 to start out. So I love those wrecked. John, half wrecked. That's funny. Okay. So let me actually hold on 1
That's
second to check
probably
one
one of
other
my
thing.
favorite emotes now. I had no idea that Dan added that.
Okay.
Dan's gaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, and
Good
yeah.
times.
Okay.
Nice-
So
nice job,
each of you
Sonic.
guys is going to
Good.
get so each of you guys for that is going to get 30 experience points. Each of you will get 30 experience.
Big 3-0. Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Big 3-0. And as I say now, Fing, at this point you can explain. You notice that Cade still looks a little hurt. He's got the same burning claw wound that you suffered, and so you know.
And the big bite wound on my chest.
What I would like to do is, I still have this queued up. Is cure wounds on him. First, we'll take care of John here.
Okay.
Too kind. Okay.
So go ahead. I think that's a roll involved there.
I have to double check again. Cure wounds is.
You said 30, correct?
30, right?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Adding anything that was...
Hi, Pickles.
You're in trouble.
Cure wounds. You touch a living creature, and that creature regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points. So
Wow.
Let's do that.
That's a lot of health.
That is a lot of health. That's why I'm a cleric. All right.
Cleric man, that's right. That's right,
Drunken
baby.
master cleric.
Now I have a question too. Is that supposedly a cantrip? It's not. That's first level, right? Okay, because I was gonna say, because otherwise there's something really wrong with that. You can't be. Right, 2d8, 2d8, 2d8.
I think the cantrip version is, hold on, let me look it up. They
I am-
like tasted in here.
The
I don't
cantrips
have
for
a
if they're
can-
about to die, you can put
Yeah,
them back
what
up
is
to
it?
1
Spare
health.
the dying or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
or-
spare the dying.
That's what I thought. Okay, all right.
I
all
am,
right.
I am
So,
healed.
8
I-
points.
Well,
Yes,
I
let me
can't do all this,
double
but-
check on that. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Yes. So that works. Now, you regain it normally. Now, you're able to notice a couple things with this. You do heal. You are able to heal Cade. That healing works normally. And it seems to have cured that particular wound. However, you also can tell, and this is the case with yourself as well, that you are pretty confident that both you and Cade are still diseased. Now, you don't know what the effect is. You don't know what the effect of it is, but you know that at the very least, you guys are still not right. It may require the services of a temple, but it's beyond your ability to heal, like, the disease itself. You can heal the, like, hit points that we're dealing with, but the disease is not gone, and you don't know what the effect is going to be. But if it's anything like what the sergeant was affected with, that was pretty, rough. So that's what you're facing at the moment.
So the guy we healed at the barracks or the whatever, he's still not healed as well then.
That would apparently yes. That's what you. And again, you would have no way of knowing that until you were affected by it yourself. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So you guys have 2 dead lizardmen on the ground.
Can I inspect?
Loot 'em up.
Should we inspect the lizardmen, guys? Just 'cause
Actually, can I go? Is my javelin still intact? Can I grab that back?
He actually threw it behind him in the muck, so you can go retrieve it if you
Does
want.
anyone have oil?
Sweet. I'm grabbing
I
it.
think we should collect a sample of the disease. Is one of the mages got like some kind of tools for that, or
I don't know. It just reminds me of like Komodo dragon. You know how they're just slobbery and poisonous.
Yeah, well, they
gross
chew on you.
and-
They
yeah.
chew on you and get it in there. Yeah, I'm with
Get
Dom's
it
got the
on
right
up in
idea.
there.
What's up, bud, Am?
Dom's got. Well, cut off his head.
I'm gonna rip a
It's the claws.
piece of cloth off my rope and then
'Kay.
take a couple of maybe like pieces like that big, like 3x5 pieces of the lizard man skin, maybe 5 pieces,
Actually, Ginny, I'm gonna cut off one of the hands
and maybe I can dry it out.
because the claws are the ones that are causing the damage apparently. So, draw my dagger. Hack, 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 hack.
Okay, so you guys get to
Carefully,
your
lizard try,
delightful
don't
work
get-
of skinning
Yeah.
and cutting the hand off of the deadly, scary, diseased lizardman. So you
just
do that.
For flavor, I'm gonna kick the body of the one that clawed me.
Okay. It spits. Its dead mouth spits some spores in your face. You take 12
Shut
damage.
up! No, shut up.
Just kidding.
Well, they play science. I might need to do an intelligence roll for it, but I want to see if I can find that arrow that just like whiffed away.
Can
see if
I
it's
ask?
salvageable.
What's up,
Can I
son?
ask Macon to try and find out where they came from, like any tracks or trails from?
Yes, a good idea.
way they
Although,
came
yes, a good idea. How exactly? And she looks down at you, Cade. How exactly did you get them attacking you anyway? I thought you were supposed to scout them out.
Yeah, I did, and I climbed a tree, and it fell on. I kind of fell in between them. That's what happened.
The
I'm-
tree
Did
fell
you hear
on.
the creaky and the rustling?
Yeah, but I don't see a fallen tree. She looks around for a fallen tree,
It's
confused.
back there.
Oh,
it
and you-
didn't fall. No, it was.
So,
Apparently, I've had too many oatcakes for breakfast.
Didn't fall. We heard a massive crack.
Yeah.
How is
Wait,
that
and
not
she looks over and she goes,
falling?
"Do you mean that tree bent over?"
Yeah, that one.
She looks at you. She's like,
I don't-
shakes her head, and then she walks off and sort of scans like the area looking for tracks and things like that, or something of the kind, and then kind of kneels down and she says, comes back and she says, well, I don't know whether it's lizard men or not, but there's definitely a large area not far from here. I can see some of it through the trees already, and they came from that area, at least somewhere near it. They must have, based on where their tracks lead. But I don't think it's leading to more lizard men. I don't know what it's leading to, but it seems to be big.
Let's not do that yet.
Hey, Glove.
Is there a way
Is that-
we can go back to like the encampment or whatever, and get the stuff tested out, get a little more info before we head back
Yeah,
out?
I
This
don't.
mess?
I don't want disease hanging around in me.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that in the
Swamp,
way?
yeah.
Is that in the direction of the cave that she knows of?
No,
No,
it was
it
the other
looks like
direction,
that.
so you'd have to be going away from the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't want this kind of festering in me. Thank you very much. I don't think Fing
Yeah.
does either. And besides, it's midnight. So this is a good place to break anyway.
Yeah, and I need some rest so I can actually cure myself as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, you guys are able to turn around, having been defeated by the two lizard men. No, I'm just kidding. They push you back. No, I'm kidding. You guys have everything you wanted from this area, right?
Did I find my arrow?
You have no idea where the hell that arrow went.
Okay, that's fine.
It is lost somewhere.
That's like I was worth a shot.
That arrow is dead to you.
It may have killed an alligator. I mean, like I have no idea.
Hey, I heard you
possible.
get meat. It's good, man.
All right, so you guys turn around. You slog your way back out against, slimy,
No cure
disgusting.
disease spell at all.
And you get back to when you get back to the keep, the hold. Initially, everyone is very excited to see you. Like, what did you find? And Istival kind of limps forward. He's like, well, that was quick. Have you already discovered what you needed? And everyone sort of looks at you. No.
I need rest and some mead. I don't want to talk about it right now.
But you've only been gone. You've only been gone for 4 hours.
I got 5 hit points. I'm not feeling too good. I need to go sit down. And
Tell
heal myself.
basically, I'd take Istival. take the
We established a
hand, and
good
go-
perimeter.
I actually do
Yeah.
have some
What?
bad news. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I have to open tomorrow.
No, that's actually this is exactly where we're gonna stop. Just give us like 5 minutes though.
Okay,
So-
I can chill for 5
all right,
minutes.
Saad, go ahead, man.
Right.
So we show Istival the hand. We need to see some clerics about a possible disease outbreak in the lizardmen.
And he sort
that
of
may be the cause of the attack on the keep.
and he looks at it and he
And-
says, "Oh," and then he says, "I don't think you'll need a cleric, my friend. Who are the ones afflicted?"
That's Fing and Cade.
And my
Okay.
hand drops to my sword. Like, what are you planning, everybody?
Showing the marks.
So
right?
he-
Well,
Yeah, he's like,
okay.
oh, you need a cleric. Use that means
So
we're
he-
gonna kill him right here.
He walks over to Fing and Cade and he looks at it. So you two were the ones affected. And he looks down at both of you, sort of like the tone is kind of like, so it was you two. Like he's sort of contemplating in his mind of all the 6, the 2 that were actually affected. And then he reaches down and he places a hand on both your shoulder and he looks up and you see a single ray of light from the sky shoots down. Like this music is very Miyagi-like, right? And he does the, this kind of thing, right?
Yep.
And then he puts his hands on it and the light flows from his head down through his arms and into your body. And you feel this sort of cleansing light sort of sweep through you with this warmth. And as it passes, Fing is perfectly aware that the disease has been cured.
Nice.
And
Okay, that was pretty cool.
and he
Does
and he
Istival
looks.
have knowledge of the disease.
He says, and he looks and he says, "I do not know anything about this disease specifically. I know only that it is of the darkness, and what defeats the darkness is the light." And he looks at you and kind
Amen,
of,
brother. Testify.
and he says, "But how did this happen? How did you get this?
Attacked by diseased lizardmen.
Hogs, please.
They were
Basically,
diseased
our
themselves?"
First encounter,
Wait,
encounter
I don't know.
was-
Like I got clawed by a
attacked
lizard,
of
and it wasn't
disease
so much
lizard.
the bites as it was the claw strikes.
Huh.
Pack of disease.
But were they not attacking with weapons?
No, they were actually
Chew,
completely-
chew, and claw. That's why I brought the hand back so you guys could I don't know.
Lizard
out
men
what
may
they're doing.
seem like animals, but they do not fight like animals. They use weapons and tools as
Yeah,
we
the
do.
ones that
These
attacked
were-
the keep all were using weapons, and I don't.
Yeah, but
this is such a strange.
are we
turn
telling
of
that they were looking? They weren't. I'm assuming you guys are going to tell me it didn't sound right. They weren't.
Yeah,
they were
right.
gray and
Right.
green. not just
You
orange.
guys are the ones that know
events.
that.
Strange.
Yeah, we described
Yeah,
them
we
as
don't know
well.
anything about that.
Well, the hand should show you pretty much what the skin
Well,
color is.
yeah, it's green and gray.
Sounds good, Ramir.
Normal. So there you go.
Yeah, and I brought back 5 pieces to sample or test or.
Ah, very well. That will be excellent. I will try to I'll see if I can get the Baroness to at least get us a healer. If not, I'll send it back and have one of the Duke's men look at it.
Yeah,
And
take the hand too, so you can analyze the poison in the claws.
So he takes the pieces of skin, and he summons. He has one of his men go and get a piece of cloth that he kind of wraps it all in and ties it up, and then he hands it back over to one of his guards, and he whispers some instructions to him, and he says, "Very well. Perhaps it is time for you. You've only been gone for a few hours. Perhaps it is time for you to settle, have some lunch."
We're going back out.
And then you'll head back into the. Then he said, and then it is back to work, my friends. Exactly. So, however, that is, I think, will be a good spot to sort of break.
So now how do you want to do this, Arv? Should I count myself as healed, or do we really we're pulling the Baldur's Gate? Do I need to rest, heal myself, rest again, or can we just
Well,
get
you can be rested, but not with the spells though. Like you can't recapture the spells unless you're going to take a full day. So it's up to you whether you want to do that. You can get your hit points back because the combination of what you did plus his disease cure and everything that's
just
fine.
Not the spells,
but not the spells, right?
Okay.
Yep. And that'll be the case for everyone who kind of applies in this way.
Well, good news is that I didn't use any of my spells that round.
Yeah, that's true.
Doodled my character sheet out.
How
Nice.
economical of you. Yeah,
Awesome. All right. Well, good
I
first
got in a
start.
really good position to watch you guys kill them.
exactly.
Good
Me
first
too.
start.
I will say it started a little rough. Like I think a lot of us, it's been a while since at least some of us have done this, but that was honestly one of the most fun times I've had in quite a while.
Oh, it's a lot of
Yeah, I
Awesome.
just got to do some more reading.
Awesome.
Thank
I'm
you,
glad to hear
That's
that,
the
guys.
same with me. I need to, just look up a couple more rules, spells, things, but I don't care.
I
Awesome.
think most
Then,
of my stuff is just like what happened whenever during my turns. It's just like figuring out how Arv ticks,
Yeah.
and adjusting accordingly.
was I predictable ticking after a while?
No.
Haha.
think so. No?
Goodness.
Well, amazing.
I just know that if you give me zombies at any point, I'm gonna give you mountains of shit.
Yeah, they were not, those were not. If it's any fairness, that was definitely not zombie lizards. So you can tell you there, but sure. Chat did chat like it? And chat, we are going to I'm going to do a giveaway and we're going to raid somebody. But did chat like it so far? Because I hope you did like it because we're going to do this tomorrow. This is going to be our one back-to-back thing. So tomorrow we are going to be doing part 2. And this is actually good because I think you guys are about roughly halfway, I would say, through adventure number 1. Maybe 40% of the way through adventure 1. So that's what I wanted to have happen.
Assuming you don't have the problems with
Drunken
tomorrow.
Master
Yeah.
Wapo, don't ever forget who was the first one to strike a hit ever in this campaign. Right? All right? With a javelin.
So we will start tomorrow at we're going to be starting at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will run till about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means Sod will be up at like 6 in the morning on
6 a.m. is when
next
it
Wednesday.
starts for me.
Do you need me to
Sorry,
fill in?
Sod.
No, it's fine. It's
Did we
fine. I
keep
had
you awake,
some-
Sod, at least? Did we keep you awake?
Oh yeah, I'm completely awake now. So
Okay, good.
Because I got up early now, I can sleep early. and then wake up.
Whoever said that Sod looks like Varys, I can't unsee it now.
From-
I cannot unsee it.
Game of Thrones, is
Some
that?
people say I look like
Yeah,
the guy from
Arv, check this out.
What's up,
Jack
Grandblade?
Black. What's his band?
Okay,
Jack Black was the other guy, the
Alright,
guitarist.
Oh, yeah,
Tenacious D?
I look like the guitarist guy.
Does
Oh, but
that
that
not
guy's
look like
badass, though, so...
Ugh.
He is badass. He is
I
an
have no
absolute
skills,
badass.
so-
Wow!
Wow.
That's it.
If
Oh
you're gonna
my
be
God, he
compared to anyone,
does.
I would rather be
What am I
compared to the
looking
guy
at?
who can control a kingdom and no one
Oh,
like
wow.
knows
That's
about
totally... Oh my god, that's
So,
amazing.
wait, I can't see the picture. Where is it? Where is it? I can't see the picture.
Click on the one... look at the cast, you'll see it.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I'm still not
So
seeing
wait,
it,
it's just
dude.
like
It's in the set. Keep looking at my cast, you'll see it. Or you can click on the...
No.
it's like it's smirk or something. I can't tell.
Just toss it in. Someone toss it in the.
You see? Are you watching my stream? It's on the center of the stream.
Yeah.
No, it's not there, dude.
I even got the goddamn double chin.
I saw it, I can
He's
see
got
It,
the
it,
double
it,
chin.
it froze.
You
up
are.
on,
I'm sorry, dude. You're like that's your long lost brother.
That's
is Varys.
amazing.
Ugh.
Wow.
And I
Anyway.
guess what we found out today as well is
Oh,
Optic and
Varys?
I are
Yeah.
like long lost twins or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
protect me, Lily.
Right,
Protect
Alright,
me.
guys, it's
Okay,
over.
gotta
I'm
take
gonna
off.
call it
Alright.
night, so yeah.
Alright, John.
Pick this up tomorrow.
Alright, we'll
So I will
see
see
you
you
guys
I'll see you tomorrow.
Nice meeting you. We'll catch up tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm gonna take.
I gotta get out myself.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Lanix, for backing up
Are y'all
series.
gonna
Good stuff
need
tonight.
me Tomorrow or
Yeah. I mean, well, I assume unless if you when are you going to be able to get here?
I get off at 3:30, which is
So you can get there close to 4:30, like probably. Yes.
I'm over in Eastern, so I'm an hour ahead of Central.
Right. Okay.
So you'd be about a half an hour.
So you'd be about a half hour late, or I don't know how far you are from. Right? Is that?
Well, because okay, so 4 o'clock here would be 3 o'clock in Central.
No.
No,
but
I'm
saying
Eastern.
4 o'clock Eastern.
I'm Eastern.
Okay, you all
Four-
are Eastern. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
4 o'clock. So I'll be because I get off at 3:30. I'll probably be home around 4. So I'll be
That's
just
fine.
A few minutes late.
Wasabi,
That's
I
fine.
was
We
so
we
easy
assumed that we
to
were
dream
keeping you for
slots,
both
man.
of these sessions, and then next
Yeah.
week is either series, and then then poke, and then we rotate.
Right on.
So.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's the deal. Yeah.
Well, thank you, honestly, Arv. Thank you so much for putting this together. And,
My pleasure,
Yeah,
man.
no doubt. no
Yeah,
doubt.
you've been a great DM. Really good.
Thanks, man.
Like,
I
Thank
am
you, guys.
glad that there is.
I
a,
wish I had the skills that you had.
Oh.
There's video proof of me playing a mage, so series can't.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true. There is video proof. I'm hoping so. Ramir said he sent me a message, so I'm going to open up. He's going to be like, "You got the following 65 things wrong, and you made an error here." And
I'm worried about that.
all right, guys, thanks a lot. So I will sign off the Skype call. We'll do the giveaway in the raid in my chat. But thanks, dudes. I will catch you guys. I may pop on Skype to talk afterwards, but officially, publicly, I'll see all of Infinity and Beyond tomorrow.
All right,
Later,
guys.
All right, guys. Okay, peoples. So let me close this out. And let me pop up my webcam in a minute. Let me hold on a second. Once I log out of first I gotta log out of this. Give me chat. Exit game. And give me webcam. There we are. Wonderbar. Okay. Amazing cast. Awesome. Is there any way for Foon to become a drunken master? We're going to work on that, man. I mean, listen, I didn't know that it was going to go that way, but I'll roll with the punches. I mean, whatever. He'll have to be a drunken cleric master, so it's going to be a little bit, it'll be a little bit more that way. But cool stuff, though. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Getting back in the saddle was cool. I hadn't DM'd for a good 6 months probably, so it was cool to get back in the saddle. And yeah, I think, I don't know if you've made any more adjustments that you're going to talk about, gentlemen, that we'll be able to deal with, but so far I think it's fine. Once we got that sort of, you heard what I said about trying to maybe get their character name and then their, like above or whatever, and then their, or their like real name above, their Twitch name above, and then their character name below or something, if there's a way to do that without it looking stupid. But that's the key. You have 2 copies of Orion Dino Horde. Sure, Shadowed. I wouldn't give them away like this. This wouldn't be today, but of course, I'm always happy to take that if you want, dude. If you don't want to use it for yourself, I'm happy to use it for giveaways and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Don't ask, just do. Amen to that. You can read my shirt now. Carpe diem. Seize the Dungeon Master. I love that shirt. I do have my second shirt that I'm probably going to wear tomorrow, which is, let's see, GM equals PC squared, which has 2 meanings. Number 1, the Game Master is doubly as important as a player character, or it means that a GM is twice as good as a personal computer when it comes to games. So I'll take either one. Anyway, this was awesome. So let us see what we're going to do for our giveaway, and then we are going to send these wonderful 77 people over to make someone's night with this raid. If you guys have not already done so, a follow would be much appreciated. And also supporting my Kickstarter. We are heading into the final week of the Kickstarter, and I really will need some help to kind of get the rest of the way. As I said, I haven't been pushing this the same way as I did for that I have for my Icarus Kickstarter, because that's my writing directly, so I don't want to just come back all the time for it. But if you guys are able to help with the Speculate Kickstarter, Speculate is my podcast, by the way, which I run with Brad Bollier. It's a speculative fiction podcast. I'm an author, so I write speculative fiction, and this is the podcast I do with him. We interview and discuss the work of various authors, discuss the work of people like Pat Rothfuss, Brandon Sanderson, Kish Johnson, N.K. Jemison, Brent Weeks, Mike Cole, Peter Brett, people like that. So if you go here, you can actually check that out. That's my current Kickstarter project, which currently is at $1,110, which is cool, but we have to get to $3,000 to hit the number. So anyone who's able to help would be much appreciated, and you can even get a critique of your writing from Brad and myself. You can do a Google Hangout with us where we can talk about a novel or a short story you have planned. So if I've got any budding writers in the audience who are interested in doing this, please let me know, and please think about supporting the Speculate Kickstarter. And there's other reward levels over there as well. Okay, so tonight we are going to be doing a giveaway, which will consist of one of the following games. Hi, Phoenix. If you guys win tonight, you're going to get one of 3 possible games, and the games are as follows. You will win either the game Braid, which is a puzzle platformer game, Braid, a puzzle platformer, or you're going to win Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, you guys already know what that is. Or the third option is you're going to win Cthulhu Saves the World, Breath of Death 7 Double Pack. Those are RPGs. So you got a platformer, Braid, you got a shooter, Borderlands 2, and you've got an RPG, Cthulhu Saves the World, Breath of Death 7. You'll be able to choose one of those 3 games if you win. And the giveaway is as follows. Let me set up the word. All right. No, not this time. Trying. See you, Wasabi. All right, if you guys are interested in winning, if you're interested in winning that, type in Drunken Master, all lowercase. If you are interested in winning one of those 3 games, either Braid, Borderlands 2, or Cthulhu Saves the World, Breath of Death 7 Double Pack. Braid is courtesy of Netawin. Borderlands 2, I think, is courtesy of either Glog or Get That Memo. And Cthulhu Saves the World, Breath of Death 7 might be from... might be Gentleman, or it might be from Get That Memo. I think it's one of those 2. I don't actually know. No problem. Thanks, Phoenix. Thanks for stopping by, man. And again, it's case sensitive. So if you guys are interested, it's all lowercase. Thank you also, Snowdog314, for the follow. Again, my follower notification is not working perfectly, so I will have to do what I can. Everyone figure out what music this was, by the way? Do you know what this is? It'll be Memo? Okay. Not Chrono Cross, no. It was Chrono Cross. At the beginning, it was Chrono Cross, but that's not what this is now. Yes, Guapo, correct. Final Fantasy VI. That is correct. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to quickly check and see who we're going to raid. Oh, yeah. A game that I have never played, by the way. I've never played Final Fantasy VI. I really need to do that. I know who we're going to do here. Okay. Oh, really, Shadowed? Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, really, Joey? That's funny. Oh, let me see. Alright, then let me see who this person is. Hey, no problem, Cambridge. Well, I had someone set up to do this. Yeah, okay. I promise you, Lego, at some point we're going to do a raid of her. I have someone else I'm going to raid tonight, but at least I went over and checked her out. So now I actually see it. I see who it is. In the flesh. Oh, what? What happened? What? I have to accept what trade? What now? There's a trade somewhere? What? Oh, I'll have to maybe go online to do that. Alright, let me see. Let me go online quickly. And I'm going to make last call here, folks. Last call for this. Alright, go ahead, Shadow. Try now. Try sending me something now, Shadow. So go ahead and open up a trade window with me, Shadowed. And we're going to be ending this. We're going to be ending this giveaway in just a second here. Nice, Lego. Congratulations. All right. And the winner. What? Really? Oh, it's Love Shack. Love Shack is the winner. Congratulations, Love Shack. See, Love, you thought I was being mean to Canada before, and see, it all worked itself out in the end. Okay, what's it gonna be, Love Shack? You have me as a friend already? And are you... Okay, 1 second, Love Shack. Okay. So 1 second. I'm just sending this off to him. I'm going to take care of that. And then we're going to send you... I'm going to say goodbye to you guys and send you on your raid. Just give me 1 second. Shadow. Not Shadow. I just went down to Shadow. That's not what I want to do. That's not who it was. Oh, do I not have you in here? Oh, okay. So, Love Shack, can you add me? Okay, same name. All right, here we go. Waiting to make the trade. There we go. Cool. All right. All right, hang on 1 second here. Let's send that directly through Steam. That's going there. Next. Shack. Okay, and then there's like this. And there we go. Okay, Love Shack, it is on its way. They got it right. It's on its way to you. And now let's see. Okay, cool. Okay. Yay. Cool. Thanks so much, man. So thank you so much, Shadowed Mage. I really appreciate it. So Shadowed has given us 2 things I'll be able to give away, which is Orion Dino Horde. So I will be able to give that away. So thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it for adding into the list. And Love Shack, congratulations. That is awesome that you won that. Okay, now we are going to be heading off to do our raid. And when you raid, you're going to do this. So when we raid, you're going to do that, which is just the Arvanauts have landed. You can feel free to practice in my chat. Before I do that, let me just say goodbye to everyone, and let me remind everyone that we are going to be playing D&D again tomorrow from 4 to 10. And then next week, I will be back to playing either Transistor or the Tesla Effect, given to me by Kilobyte, which is nice of him, or Transistor, depending on whether I hear back from Supergiant Games or not. And that's going to be next week, and then I'll see if I can get a stream or two in. From Wednesday through the following Sunday, I will be out of commission because I will be in Columbus, Ohio at Origins. Actually, John Helfers is going to be there too. And I'm going to be there doing panels and stuff like that. If anyone is in the Columbus, Ohio area and would like to stop by, Origins is a fun gaming convention with a writer's track, and not a big one, but a significant one now, starting to build up now. And I would love to see any or all of you. And again, support of the Speculate Kickstarter and all that stuff would be much appreciated. But D&D tomorrow, and then next time will be the Tesla Effect, because that'll be just myself. I want to thank Inaminatus, as always, for the moderation. Great stuff from Inam, and fun playing today. Again, thanks so much to Lawkeeper for making the Lawkeeper bot, which made this possible. Thanks a lot, gentlemen. I appreciate it. I will get to you in just a sec. Lego Freak, thanks so much for the moderation. Good work as always, sir. Congratulations on the Bees in history. What's up, Nedowin, lurking in the background like a boss. Good to see you, man. Series Runner, who apparently was watching. He couldn't be here today, but it was nice of him to stop in the chat nonetheless and lurk. Good to see you, Series. Gentlemen, thank you so much, not just for moderation, but also for doing the background, that awesome overlay that we had. Thank you so much, man. I think it worked out really well, and the tweaks were really cool. 1298, always a pleasure to have you in, sir. One of my regulars, good to see you, man. 1000 Cranes, been a little while since I saw you in my chat, but good to see you, man. Axeman, always a pleasure to have you here. Good to see you, dude. As Linden, I don't know if I've seen you in here before or not, but welcome to the stream if you are new. Good to see you. Brian015, not sure if you've been here either, but welcome into the stream. I hope you guys liked what you saw and heard and will follow. Always a pleasure to have Cambridge here. That is a streamer you should be following. You should also be following, by the way, Gentleman, who streams. He was streaming, I think it was Call of Juarez yesterday, the gunslinger thing yesterday. And you should also be following Nedowin, and you should be following Anominatus and Lawkeeper Bot and Series Runner, because all those guys are good streamers. Cambridge is also a good streamer. I was having fun watching him earlier today. So definitely check him out. Doughboy, I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but thank you for the follow. I think you just followed tonight, so thanks for the follow. Diablos X, always a pleasure to have you in here. Good to see you again. Doom123321, I think I've seen you in here before, Doom, but not for a while, so welcome in. Parker, what's up, man? Good to see you, Parker. Been a little while, but I hope all is well. EMC Nasty, a pleasure to have you in here, EMC. Been a little while, but good to see you. Eternal Ashes, been a while, man, but good to see you. Welcome back. EXE Fan, always a pleasure to have you in here, man. You were a little bit quiet. You snuck in the background there, hanging out. Good to see you, man. ID11, I'm not sure if I've seen you in here before, but I hope you like what you saw and heard and will follow. G-Man, of course, always a pleasure to have G-Man Maverick. He's one of my regulars. Good to see you. Always good to see Gray Dippick, another one of my regulars, also actor, voice actor, Twitterer, man of many talents. Good to see you, Gray. It's El Guapo. I am sorry that we couldn't kill off the poor little kid for you at the beginning of the adventure, Guapo, but hopefully you'll be able to make it anyway. Good to see you, man. Jammin' Law, I think you may have just followed tonight, so welcome in, Jammin' Law. Jedi Knight, of course, a regular of mine. Always a pleasure to have you in. King Foom, of course, was here, and naturally Foom's awesome, and you should be following him. And of course, Foom also was part of the Infinity Beyond crew, so he's a good guy that you should definitely follow. Lakota Warrior, always a pleasure to have you in here, sir. One of my regulars, a pleasure. Porquitos, what's up, man? Good to see you. Laporce. Laporce is another streamer you guys should be following. He streams in French and English. Good to see you, man. Good to see Love Shack as always. You know, praise Canada. Oh Canada, our dear native land. Good to see you, man. Congratulations on winning Borderlands. Matmo, always a pleasure to have you in here, man. Good to see you again. Belmer85, I don't think I've seen you in here before, and if not, then welcome in. I hope you like what you saw and heard and will follow. Mercurius100, it's been a while since I've seen you, but what's up, man? Welcome back. Murray Man Games, I don't think I've seen you in here before, Murray Man Games, but I hope you like what you saw and heard and will follow. Optic Nerve Productions, of course, I was just playing D&D with, so great to have you in here again, man. Optic is another person you guys should be following. He's a really good dude. Dougna, always a pleasure to have you in here, man. Good to see you, dude. Another one of my regulars. Poke Dude, one of the people who will be tagging in for the D&D game at some point. Good to see you, Poke. Hope all's well. Rima305, I think you just followed tonight, so thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much, and hope you will stick around and be part of the community. Roix, always a pleasure, man. One of my regulars. Good to see you, dude. Sabotes, what's up, Seb? Good to see you, man. A streamer you should be following as well. What's up, DJ Seb? Pleasure to have you in, man. Shadowed Mage, thank you so much for the 2 gifts. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Those will go to good use with giveaways in the stream, so thanks a lot, dude. Sod, always a pleasure to have Sod in the stream. Sod, of course, with us as the dwarf. I think he did a very good job as Dom Door, so awesome to have Sod on board. Spanky Hardy, I believe you just followed me tonight, so thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you again. Splatter, what's up, bro? Good to see you, Splatter, one of my regulars, of course. Tachyon42, always a pleasure to have Tachyon in here. I just saw Demiser pop up. What's up, Demiser? You missed a fun stream tonight, dude, but good to see you, man. Demiser, one of my mods, good dude, so good to see you, man. Taraj, I think I've seen you in here before. That name sounds familiar, but pleasure to have you in here. Whether you've been here or not before, good to have you in now. The Draconian, I saw, was streaming earlier today. He was streaming some survival game. I forget what it was called, but it may have just been called Survival. But anyway, it seemed kind of cool. But definitely a guy that you should follow as well. What's up, the Buttoness? One of my regulars. Good to see you, man. The Donald Duck 0100. I think I've seen the Donald Duck in here before as well. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Thorg23, of course, one of my regulars. Welcome back, dude. As always, a pleasure to have you. Pleasure to have UFC, who is not just a regular of mine, but also a regular of some of these others, King Foom in particular. Uncle Stalin, always a pleasure to have you in here, man. Hope all is well with you. Vapeon, what's up, Vape? Good to see you, man. Vape is someone I know pretty well from Foom Stream, and occasionally hangs out here, slums it with the rest of us. No, good to see you, man. And of course, last but certainly not least, Zamaria. Always a pleasure to have Zamaria in here as well. All right, folks, so you know the deal. We're going to be doing this. And we're going to be doing it right here. We are going to head over to this person. Let's do that all at once, please. Let us head over here to Pixel Monkey Gaming. I have rated him once before a little while ago. He is playing Don't Starve right now, and he's a good streamer and fun guy. So let's go check him out. Let's give him some love. Let's show him some of the Arvanaut power. Let us go over there and rate him up. And I will see all of you wonderful people tomorrow for the continuation of Adventure 1, Part 1 of The Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. Thanks a lot, guys. Do that raid. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good night.